everyone, today we are comparing the Ipsy Glam Bag Ultimate with the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Now if you didn't know, Ultimate was just launched. It was touted to be more, and I thought that it was supposed to be more of the name brand items, because if you looked in their advertisement it had like MAC, Orbe, different stuff like that. And it comes with a heftier price tag. So instead of paying $25 for the Glam Bag Plus, where you get usually, I don't know, 5 full-size items and maybe a couple samples, you're supposed to get 8 full-size items and 4 deluxe samples in the Glam Bag Ultimate. And so it was also twice the price. So in my head, I was almost like, well, I wonder if it would almost be worth it to do 2 Glam Bag Pluses so that you get actually, instead of 8 products, 10 full-size products. You know what I mean? And it turns out I was probably right on that one, because I don't want too much of a spoiler alert, but I was pretty disappointed in the Glam Bag Ultimate. You guys can tell me if you agree. Let's just jump into it. First thing first is we're starting with the Glam Bag Plus. So this guy is $25 a month. Like I said, 5 full-size items. So 5 full-size items, no deluxe samples, but you can do add-ons through their site, which sometimes I will do, because it's like you'll have some that are the $3 add-ons and then some that maybe are like a 10 or 12 item or $12 add-on, and they're usually pretty good. So this month in the Glam Bag Glam Bag Plus, the first item is this all over Starlighter from Trestique. So first of all, Trestique, I should make this video. I know that other people have made it about like brands that have packaging that drive me nuts. So we all have that thing, you know, where it's like the butter bronzer or something like that from Physicians Formula, where it has like way too bulky for what you need it for. The thing about Trestique, it always looks like you've forgotten to put the lid on something. So you always freak out thinking, oh, I forgot to put, you know, the lid on my eyeshadow stick or whatever. And no, it's just their packaging, and it kind of drives me crazy. I always freak out about it. This is no exception. It's just a jumbo. It's almost like a lilac. Oh, it's got like stars in it. I don't know if you can see that embossed in the top, but it's kind of like a lilac holographic shift on this. Honestly, I don't think I will ever wear this or use this. This is not in my color wheel. I don't think I would wear it except for anything possibly on the inner corner of my eye. I'd probably just give it away in a giveaway sooner rather than later, so I don't think I would use that. The next thing is from Jewel Smith Beauty. This is the Power Gloss, this Namaste All Day and Serene Queen. So these are fine. They're smaller than I thought they would be, but they're kind of pretty. So one's a little bit more pink, one's a little bit more peach. They both look to have some like shimmer. This one has shimmer with like a gold reflect in it. So how do I know? This is the Namaste All Day, and the other one does have some sparkle, just a little bit less. So this was 2 of the glosses. That's fine. The next thing that's in here, I was actually kind of glad to see this, because this has come previously in a box, but previously I had received the blush palette. So this is the bronzer palette that kind of goes along in that same. So this has 3 colors in here. It's Cymbeline, Sunava, and Aditya. Sorry if I butchered those names. I do like these. I like that the pan sizes are fairly large. I like that it's cardboard and thin and easy to travel with if you wanted to. So now I could take both of them with me and they don't take up a lot of space. So this one I was pleased with. The next is the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion. I've used this before. I've gotten it from BoxyCharm, I'm pretty sure. And in fact, it will probably show up in an empties video because I'm almost completely out of it. I like this, and I don't have any complaints with that. The next thing, it seems like this month that Ipsy was doing a collaboration with kind of like a Betty Boop collection, and so you see that also in the bag. So there's a bag like this that has Betty Boop on it, and on the other side it has sequins. So the bag itself is kind of cute. I don't know, I have so many makeup bags though, but this is the Betty Boop and Ipsy That's So Betty eyeshadow palette. I know that in the future they're also going to be doing a collab with, I think, Gigi Gorgeous. So I believe that that's next month, but this month is the Betty Boop one. So kind of a sleek packaging here with the B in there. Pretty hefty, like heavy, so in a good way. So it's got kind of like a purples, grays. There's only one matte shade in here, and it's this one up here. It's an interesting choice of colors. It's not my favorite, but it is what it is. And that is everything that is in the Glam Bag Plus. So again, that one was $25. So keep that in mind as we are comparing to the next round. This is Glam Bag Ultimate, the first month that I got of it, $50 for this guy. So the first thing in here, also sticking with that Betty Boop collection, this is the Cheek to Cheek blush palette. So this one is significantly smaller, and the pan sizes are also fairly small as well. But in here it's got like a light pink with a shift of gold, more of that kind of darker color with a shift of gold, and then a matte. So it's not very, they're all fairly light. So if you have a super dark complexion, this may not work for you. Just putting that out there. All right, so the next thing is from Farrah. These are the Beautiful BU. So there's 3 brushes in here. The bag's kind of falling apart. I don't have a ton of experience with Farrah brushes. I'm not like super, oh, they've got like a shift of like blue at the end of them or something like that. They feel soft enough. I've heard, you know, that we've gotten these a few times and like some people aren't that impressed. I don't know. They have kind of like a finger indentation for the brush along the shaft here. So this is the Cheeky N218, the 20FF straight, and the Stippling 40FM. I have no idea what their naming convention is like. This one is like actually pretty stiff though. I don't know what you would really use that for. And then this one is interesting. It's more like a diamond where it's like narrow and then kind of, I don't know honestly what you would use that one for either. So this actually came with the same bag as the other one, so I definitely don't need this. I will give that one away. The next thing that's in here, this was the Murad Hydration AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. Now, this I was actually excited about because I have wanted to try some of their products, but they are fairly pricey, and I know that a lot of the AHAs are good for cell turnover and stuff and helping your skin look nice and young and plump. So I was excited to get that. The next thing that was in here, this is the Obsidian Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner from Kaleido Cosmetics. Honestly, like, can we stop getting black eyeliners? I feel like no one ever has to shop for a black eyeliner again because you get them in every single subscription box that you possibly can. So this is the Unicorn Glow Hydrating Primer from Lock. And honestly, I've wanted to try this, so I guess that's good. But you notice that this is the deluxe sample, and we're gonna get into it here in just a second. But this is the, I love sheet masks. Let me just put that out there. So this is from The Same, and this company is actually a Korean beauty brand. And one of the reasons why I know that is because I was recently in South Korea. I was in Seoul, and I saw these in stores over there. And while I was over there, I know that these are like 870 won, which is like less than $1, let's say. And so this 2 sheet masks, they were probably 2 for $1 over there. And when I actually went into the Ipsy breakdown, because truth be told, I emailed them and I said, can you tell me what's actually deluxe and what's full size? Because I need to know. And they were saying that these 2 sheet masks, which retail for like $1, $1.50 maybe, this is one of my like full size items. And I was just like, I was pretty irritated by that. So yeah, we're going downhill from this. Just starting with this, right? You would think this would be a deluxe sample, but no, the 2 of these are supposed to be a full-size item. Worth $2, okay? This was the Nanette Lepore and Beautiful Times. This is a deluxe perfume sample, and not that this doesn't smell good, but this is also kind of like it's kind of a throwaway item, honestly. This is the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions, and I know that last month we got the Mauve Obsessions maybe, and then as an add-on before for $12 I was able to add on like Smoky Obsessions. So I mean, it's not that this palette is bad, but I know that they do it as an add-on all the time for $12. But this is a full size of the items for, you know, $25 that this is worth, $29 at most. This is what really makes me angry, okay? So this is the BioRace La Serum Hydrant, okay? I love a serum, that's fine. They're saying that this is the majority of what is the box is worth. They were saying that this is, you know, like some $70 item. They barely have an Instagram. I can't really find them on the website. I can't validate any of these claims that this is going to be like a really good product. I don't know, and this is the biggest money thing in the box. So it's kind of sketch that it was just kind of like, really? I don't know how I feel about that. Well, actually I do know how I feel about that. And one thing, in the other one, at least they tell you retail prices. This, they don't tell you prices. That is shady. So the only way that you know that your box is supposedly worth $250 like they say it is if you email them and say, hey, what's in my box and how much is it worth? Because they even, you know, they're charging for this bag that I got for free in the other box, but this bag is worth $8, and that's what put it over the $250 mark in this box. So yeah, we're going someplace with this, right? Okay, so we have the lemon verbena clay mask from Ibum. So deluxe sample on this guy. This is the Reflect lip gloss and the same watt, I believe. I believe they're saying this is a full-size item as well. I can pull up the email and show you. This is just ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. I feel like some of this stuff is just left over from Ipsy Glam Bag Pluses. That's just my personal feeling on that. This was from Colored Rain. This is Glamour, and it says specially made for Ipsy. So these only were made for Ipsy. I believe that these were an add-on in previous boxes for the $3 thing. Okay, this is the deluxe sample, but still, like, this is what we got. And then I think because they were saying as an I'm sorry for putting the bag in both, they ended up giving us like an extra of the Trustique mascara. Now this actually I thought was going to be really gimmicky. I got this in BoxyCharm before, but I actually ended up liking this kind of because I have such short lashes. It's really easy to use this to kind of just go in there and do small sections, but it's kind of wonky the way that you have to like hold the little eyelash curler open. But anyways, and the last thing, there was a lipstick, and maybe this was even an add-on for $3, but this was the Betty Boop lipstick, and like that's it. $50 for this box. And I was just like, no, I should have just gotten 2 of the other boxes. That would have been $50. I would have saved an extra $25 because 20 and 50 is 75, right? Because math. And if I'd done 25 and 25 at 50, I would have ended up with 10 full-size products. And I think that that would have been a better use of my $50 total than getting this box, which was definitely not worth $50. No, it wasn't worth $50. And if you want to, I will put up on the screen, like over here, what they put in the email, what the retail value of each item was, because it doesn't tell you in the little booklet. But I can tell you that my total was like $250 exactly, or $256 maybe, because of the $8 bag. And I just was not impressed. I'm gonna give them one more month, but if they don't really like fix this and step it up, I just won't get the $50 box, and I will contemplate actually just getting 2 of the $25 boxes. Next month I think is the first month that it will start. I am getting the $35 BoxyCharm box, so I will definitely put that one up against as a test, and you can kind of see the $25, the $35, and the $50 box and see if it's worth your money. So me personally, sorry if this comes off a little bit like just ranty, but I did not like that $50 box, and I think for $50 they could have done a lot better. And yeah, that was not impressive to me. So I hope next month that they really step it up, because I really thought the first month out of the gate that they were really gonna like make their mark and hit hard. But I think I was not the only one who was unimpressed with a lot of the stuff that was in the box, and I really hope that they're listening, because I just read on LinkedIn that they just surpassed $500 million net worth, and you're not going to keep a whole bunch of customers really happy if you just put stuff like that in a $50 box. And then I think they came out with a public statement on their Instagram saying like it was never intended to be like a luxury box. And I'm like, well then why did you put MAC and Way and all this stuff in the advertisement? It just seems kind of a little bit like a bait and switch. And like I said, the highest priced item is from a company I've never even heard of that has very little social media presence. I just feel like that is pretty sketchy, and honestly, I was pretty disappointed in that. So let me know if you guys have gotten this box. First of all, if you were excited about what was in your box, or 2, if you think this box is worth $50. And I know that we're all jaded because we have BoxyCharm and Glam Bag Plus, but like honestly, for $50, like tell me that I'm just overreacting, or tell me that like you're with me on this one, because I really want to know what you guys think about that. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in a video very soon. Bye!